Awesome Rider Review.
Hey YouTube, Awesome Rider here with a review of Figma Kamen Rider Camo from Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, or some call him Verde from Ryuki. Sometimes I call him Kamen Rider Vente because he's, full of coffee. I don't know. So let's take a quick look at the packaging, as usual with these reviews. Standard Figma packaging. This is Figma here. It's in green. Max Factory, LL Makeup Company, Kamen Rider Camo, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight logo. His symbol right here, like making a dirt face etch, I guess. There is the final event card, which you probably know if you watch my reviews. I don't take it out because I'm afraid of losing it, because I almost lost one. Side shot of him, I just zoomed in on his crotch. Picture at the top, same picture on the bottom. Some cool shots of stuff you can do with him. What is he doing here? Oh, I guess he just like, look like a chameleon. I don't know what he's doing. I apologize for my behavior. So you have standard box, nothing spectacular. Let's take a look at his extras, or his accessories. As usual, he comes with a hand holder, which holds all his hand. He's got splayed open, like, relaxed and molester hands, and fighting and holding stuff hands, and all that fun stuff. And then he's got two extra hands that are outside of this. This one is a hand that has his yo-yo weapon attached. Don't remember what vent it was called, actually, in either show. I just want to call it yo-yo vent. Yo-yo vent, man? I don't know. And then here's a hand that looks like it's for holding the yo-yo, and it's got a hole in it, and here's why. Because you get this piece of, like, twist tie. I think they actually just opened a Transformer, like they got an old Revenge of the Fallen figure down at Rite Aid, took this out, used it. And then you get this yo-yo right here, and you're supposed to put it in the hole. Oh god, it sounded weird. You're supposed to put either end in the hole in the hand. It doesn't work too well, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to try to show you how to do it now. I don't think I'm going to be trying to do it while the figure's holding it, just because I've had a lot of problems with it during quote-unquote rehearsal. It's really difficult because it has a hard time going in, and at least on one side, there we go, I got this one, but on the other side, it was difficult to get it in, so I stripped it, so it's got metal there now, so it's hard to get it in. That's what she said. But you get the idea. He's supposed to have it like this, and then it's posable. I like their idea behind it. It wouldn't have bothered me if they had just made it like this, maybe with a slightly better bendable thing, but just permanently attached it to the yo-yo and to the hand. That would have been so much better. This is just way too awkward and difficult. So yeah, that's kind of a fail there. And then of course he has a stand here, which you put together. Nothing too wild or exciting. And then his baggie to hold it all so you can go on field trips. I don't know. So let's get to the main event. The main event is making sure this board stops flapping around. I so need my new setup. Anyway, zooming in a little bit. Here is Camo. Again, like Incisor, Camo is one of the least favorite designs amongst the majority of the fandom. I think he's okay, but the figure looks pretty nice. Head sculpt first. Looks great. Or not great, it looks good. I mean, it's really relative at this point. He's got kind of bug armored knight eyes. It's a nice green paint. It's kind of glossy and bright, and it looks really nice and show accurate, which continues throughout his chest. It looks good. It's this really nice glossiness to it. The shoulder pads look good as well. He's got green around here, and then all black legs separated by this green leg band, which is his card reader, unless I forgot. It's not his card reader. I think it is. And then he's got green here along his feet as well. And then his belt here looks nice. As usual, nice green color. On the back, there's not really a whole lot to go over. It's green, yep. Articulation, nice 360 joint here as usual. Swiveling, single joint. The axe is a double joint. And swiveling here. It's a little hindered because of the way this pokes out and touches his shoulder, or his arm here. His shoulder, I guess. I don't know. It hinders it a little bit. Yeah, it does hinder it. 360 leg joint here. The rubber is nice and flexible, unlike Siren's. Single joint here, swiveling, foot back and forth. And then he's got, of course, the waist movement and the chest movement that are hidden well by this rubberiness. And he's got the rubberiness here, which hides it as well. So standard Figma articulation, done well. Overall, Camo's a pretty cool figure. I quite like him. I'm gonna maybe get him in a pose for this, I guess. He doesn't have the best accessories, But the figure, there's not really any complaints I have about the figure itself. Like, I'm trying to think of what to say. Like, his design's not my favorite. I don't mind it. I think it's nice and unique. I don't know what kind of pose I'm doing here, but he's a nice figure. I mean, he looks nice. All of his joints are tight. He's not brittle. So if you're a fan of Camo, this is probably the best not budget figure, but the best representation I can think of, because I really can't think of any better lines for Ryuki / Dragon Knight. But he's a good figure. I mean, he's nothing to like write home about. He's not like one of those Figmas that I'm like, dude, you totes have to buy this. He needs to be in your collection. But he's a nice figure, and I enjoy him. So if you're a fan of him, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I don't think that he's someone that needs to be in your collection, but he's certainly a nice figure. And if you like him and you want all of the riders, then he's a solid pickup, I think. With the exception of this, which is just kind of got out of hand, and it's just really not that well done. But I'm not going to give him a concrete Dawson Rider seal of approval, because to me that means a pick it up, like for sure you need it. But he's definitely not a bad figure, I'll say that. So until next time, make sure to check out ridersandrangersandrambles.com or ridersrangersrambles.com for toku news in the craziest way possible, as well as the Crazy Podcast, and check out the brand boards there to talk about your feelings on Camo and why he should be renamed Kamen Rider Vente. So until next time, it's Dawson Rider, signing out.